Hey everybody, how y'all doing today? My name is Tay. Welcome back to my channel, Inspire Me, where I talk about current or relatable topics, all from a godly perspective. And today's topic is called, Behold, I'm Coming Quickly. Now, I previously did this message a few weeks ago. I didn't upload it though. The circumstances was a little different, well, because what I explained to you, and I just didn't really feel like doing videos at that moment. But like God kept pricking on my heart to you have to do it. A few weeks ago, I was reading Revelations, Book of Revelations, all the Book of Revelations. I've been supposed to read it, but I was kind of like, I didn't understand it as much. But also, I think because I was just fearful of reading it, even though I know we're in the last and evil days, I just didn't want to. Of course, I did let's go to scriptures from Revelation sometimes, but I just never wanted to dive into the whole book. So yeah, I read the whole book in the last chapter. If I'm not mistaken, they said it three times. If three times, and it says, "Behold, I'm coming quickly." Now, when God says quickly, He does it. Well, we might look at it like, okay, quickly, it's like next second or the next minute. With God, it could be 20 years. And you say, what? Why? How is that quickly? If you look at it, don't you see the time go by so fast? You can look at it, it's Sunday, and the next time you know it, it's next Sunday. You say, wow, this week went by fast. We already in August, and I feel like we just counted down for 2021. We about to be in 2022 real soon. So the years go by fast. So it could be 20 years for us, but with God, it's actually probably like only 1 year. So just know when He says, I'm coming quickly, it can mean anytime. Just be prepared. So I was just saying, I always say it, but I think I definitely said it last year. Was like, I'm so blessed because a lot of my immediate family, like who I'm close to, they're still here with me. I have both my grandparents, like, people, of course, on my family passed away, but like I said, there wasn't nobody that was close to me who I was really close with until this year. And then you all know that my grandma, who I stay with, she passed away. So you got sorry about that, y'all. So like I said, I probably was gonna do it, but I really didn't know when I was gonna start back doing it. So I was gonna put that on hold about, behold, I'm coming. So I was looking at somebody's video. I think they were saying it doesn't matter who believe or not, like, believe in God or not, you still gotta do what God told you to do, or something like that. So, of course I was listening to it, but I was like, just really commented just to, agree. But then when I looked back and I repeated it back, it's like God was speaking to me. It doesn't matter if the outcome was how you wanted it to be. You wanted your grandmother to be alive still and to be here, but that's not what I call her to be. So you're not it doesn't mean that you have to give up. It doesn't mean that you forfeit your purpose. You still gotta go on. You still gotta do what I called you to do. You still gotta be obedient. So when I seen that, it's like God was talking to me. So I said, okay then. And also to another person commented, and it's like God was speaking through them also. It's like, you can't give up, this and that. And I was like, okay, God, that's you talking to me. So yeah. A few days later, a little bit later, I said, okay, I gotta do this video with the behold, I'm coming. And it's like God put it in my spirit. Like, one social media I didn't been on so long, but I was intending on going there for a picture, like an old picture of mine that I didn't have in my old other social media and in my phone. So when I went on there, it's like God had other plans, and I wrote a status saying God is coming quick. Like, He's not playing. He's not in the joking business or anything like that. And it was to the point, like, at this time, my grandmother was still living. She still was doing, but she still was living. But it's like God, He's not joking. Even if you don't have family members that pass away or anything, there's no perspective of persons when it comes to death. Death doesn't say, oh, this person is young, so I'll give him a few more years. All we have to do is be prepared. Like God said, I'm coming quickly. And He emphasizes it three times. Whenever God repeats Himself, you have to look at that and say, okay, He's not playing. He meant what He said. Even though the whole Bible, He means what He said. But when He makes stuff repetitive, yes, He's trying to put that point across to say, okay, yeah, stop playing around with your soul. So I'm telling everybody who don't have their life right, or even if you do have your life right with God, but you're living lukewarm, you live in you're believing in other doctrines, um just different things. You could believe that, you know, Jesus is his son, but you're believing that something else, and you're not believing that they're the same person, and that's different doctrines. You got to get it together. You have to get it together. And I'm gonna do my part and be like Ezekiel say, like the blood's not gonna be on my hands. I'm gonna do what God called me to do. For regardless, that's one thing my grandmother said. Like, you gotta finish what I started. So, but just know that, behold, I'm coming quickly. Quickly could be 1 year, 2 years, even 20 years. Who knows? But just know you have to be prepared. But that also puts me in the mind when I think Jesus says, like, behold, I'm at the door, I'm knocking, will you answer or something? Alright, if you're looking at it naturally, if somebody comes to my door unannounced, sometimes I might answer, but other times it's like, yeah, you finna keep knocking, cause yeah, you don't just come up to my house and announce it. But yeah, say for instance, person in the natural is like, okay, this person not answering, and they just break in. That's called breaking and entering, and you know what's gonna happen to them. Yes, they're gonna get that charge, that intruder charge. They're gonna be on BSO, U.S. Marshals, the popos, in their car going to jail. Yeah, if you look at it in the spiritual world, and God's knocking, He's calling you. It doesn't mean that He's literally knocking at you like a door, but He's literally knocking at your heart, the door of your heart, calling you to serve Him. And would you choose to answer the door, answer the call, or will you do like I said in natural, like just shoot, I ain't finna answer the call, shoot, I ain't finna do nothing. Now with Jesus, when it's that time, he's not gonna just force you. You feel me? While you're on this earth, but when it's that time, when it's your time to go, when it's time to get judged, he's gonna get you regardless if you answer the call or not. And you can't call the police saying, "Oh, Jesus breaking and entering," because you know what them people gonna do? They gonna put you in that white jacket, the one where you hug yourself, and say, "Yeah, this person." And also too, you ain't even gonna have time to even call nobody really, because if God is calling you like that, most likely He's calling everybody like that. He's gonna judge the world, so you can't call nobody anyways and tell them that. The only thing you gotta do is be prepared and know that He's coming quickly. So that's pretty much all I had to say regarding it. Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and know, behold, He's coming quickly. So get your lives right. Have a blessed day.